You did so well on those questions, my awesome students. Now let's continue our lesson about Surat al-Ma'arij and learn how to recite the verses from 29 to 35 and then discuss their interpretation. And those who guard their chastity, except with their wives, or those bound women in their possessions, for then they are free from blame. But whoever seeks beyond that are the transgressors. The faithful are also those who are true to their trust and covenants, and who are honest in their testimony, and who are properly observant of their prayers. These will be in gardens held in honor. Well done, my smart students. Now we will learn the meaning of some important phrases that are mentioned in those holy verses. The transgressors mean those who prefer the forbidden over the permissible. Now let's begin to learn the meaning of these holy verses. Allah Almighty says, "The people who do not do shameful deeds and lower their gaze and do not look at women other than their wives will be among the people of paradise, where they will be blessed with many blessings." Allah Almighty said about the traits of the people of paradise that they keep the pledges they make with Allah the Almighty and with His servants. Allah Almighty said that the people of paradise make the testimonies they are asked about, no more or less. Now, my dears, who can recite verses 29 to 35 of Surat al-Ma'arij and retell its interpretation? Well done, my dears. You're awesome. Now let's learn how to recite the last part of Surat al-Ma'arij, which are verses 63 to 44. So what is the matter with the disbelievers that they rush headlong towards you, O Prophet, from the right and the left, in groups to mock you? Does every one of them expect to be admitted into a garden of bliss? But no, indeed, they already know what we created them from. So do I swear by the Lord of all, the points of sunrise and sunset, that we are truly capable of replacing them with others better than them, and we cannot be prevented from doing so. So let them indulge in falsehood and amuse themselves until they face their day, which they have been threatened with. The day they will come forth from the grave swiftly, as if racing to an idol for a blessing, with eyes downcast, utterly covered with disgrace. That is the day they have always been warned of. Well done, my friends. Now let's begin to learn the meaning of these beautiful verses. The Honorable Surah ends with a description of what will happen to disbelievers on the Day of Judgment. They will be wishing to enter the paradise of Allah Almighty. But they will not enter it because they are disbelievers. They don't believe in Allah or His Prophet, peace be upon him. Well done, my smart students. Now, my smart students, who can recite the last verses of Surat al-Ma'arij and narrate its interpretation? Wonderful. So, my dears, we have learned that the nature of people is that they are anxious when they are exposed to pain. The nature of people is that they are stingy, proud, and bragging when they have blessings of money or health or anything else, and so they abandon praising their Lord. Finally, we have learned that people should struggle against their greedy nature with the help of the principles of religion, as well as the prayers and acts of worship. We have also learned that the believers strive against themselves and their natural characteristics, so they are not distressed when they face hardships. They are not tempted by the blessings, but rather they thank Allah and they spend the money they were blessed with for the sake of Allah. With that, my dear ones, we have finished our lesson. I will see you soon in another lesson, inshallah.